People, what up? We back, episode 2, man. You already know what time it is. 218, Prashan. Y'all know we gonna be doing these tier lists every week. First 3 episodes on my channel, second 3 on Prashan's channel. Y'all be sure to subscribe to both of us. And Prashan, you got anything you want to say before we get started?
Not really. Let's get into it. I know we're both a little bit under the weather, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Even though we're on like 2 separate sides of the country, we're both sick, which is crazy. I guess it's the weather.
Yeah. But yeah, man, y'all stay healthy, and we just gonna get straight into this tier list, man. So I'm not gonna lie, I think I put like 4 of the top 5 up front. How you feel about these 4?
Yeah, Zabu's number 1.
Yeah.
Jeff is number 2, I think.
Yeah. You put Armor up there?
Yeah, Armor has to be up there
Armor,
too.
And then Invisible.
I think she's an A.
You think she's an A?
A or B? Yeah.
We could get. I'm gonna make an argument for her. We can get back to her though.
Okay.
We could definitely get back.
Because
all right, so,
honestly, I don't play her unless it's like Cerebro or
really?
Hella. Or Hella. That's it.
I just. Well, here.
What do you play her in?
I play her as like a Cosmo sometimes, just to like protect my stuff from getting rogued or enchantress.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I like hide Ebony Maw behind her. I hide Atuma behind her. I feel like it's so much crazy stuff you could do with Invisible Woman, but I mean, we get back to it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we got Beast up first. How you feel about Beast?
I think Beast is A. He's a key part of Bounce.
Yeah. Now, I mean, they nerfed him a little bit, didn't they?
Yeah, it only lasts, what, 1 turn now whenever
Yeah.
he bounces them back, which is fine because you normally bounce them back and bring them back out, and then you play
next
Falcon.
turn, right. So, yeah. Now Barrymore, I put him in trash. How you feel about him?
Trash, huh?
I
I think he's C.
See?
I think since Ronin decks have came back, I think he's a viable card.
I feel like even on Ronin, I feel like I don't see this card ever.
Really?
How you feel about D?
I guess we could go D.
We could compromise.
Because he only fits in 1 deck, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, he could go D.
And I feel like if you have a 6-cost card anyways, it's just a free pool.
Yeah, true.
You know?
Or it can mess people up too.
Right. Yeah, it can. But yeah, Bucky Barnes though, hey, I feel like he might be like a B.
Yeah, I'm thinking same. B.
Yeah.
B.
The more I don't know, it's something about him. I really don't like him that much as I used to on Destroy decks. But I mean, I feel like he's still okay.
Well, I don't know. When I make Destroy decks, I tend to skip him.
Yeah.
But when you have like Death Altar or Altar of Death, or whatever it's called, and like, what's the other location?
That basically destroys your card when you play it.
Like when someone plays into that location, I'm like, dang, I wish I had Bucky. But other than that, it's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, he's definitely decent, right? Carnage, I feel like Carnage is definitely an A.
Yeah.
If you're running a Destroy deck, like you must run Carnage.
For sure. And then I'm running like a negative Patriot. Not negative Patriot, negative deck that's sort of Destroy, because when I was seeing a bunch of Nihilists and Goblins, Carnage,
and you could just get rid of those.
Yeah,
it's definitely an excellent card. Cloak,
I think he's C. To me, he's a C.
DC.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
I mean, obviously great with a move deck. It's just sometimes because your opponent can take advantage of them as well. It's like it's kind of tricky, but
back in the day before Galactus got nerfed a bunch of times, you could get away with playing Cloak with Galactus. It worked pretty well, but it's not as good as it used to be.
Word, yeah, because they weakened them so much. But I mean, Cloak is Yeah, it's all right, I guess. Colleen, I feel like Colleen. Man, these cards are getting tricky already. I feel like. I think
I
like
don't
B
know. I
or
think
C.
yeah, I think she's a B because I think anytime you could target a card, it's
Yeah.
good.
Right.
Like her and like what? Her, Lady Sif, and Blade.
Blade.
Like perfect.
Yeah.
You rarely see Hellcow or Swordmaster.
Right. I just don't. I'm just not as confident about it because I feel like if you got your discard and you have, let's say you have Wolverine and Morbius or Mobius, or you have like Swarm, you really don't want her to like hit the wrong one sometimes because they're all like
true.
2. But yeah, she's decent.
Yeah, well, sometimes you have to make your decks that way though,
Yeah.
where it's like a targeted discard type of deal. Like
yeah, of course.
I think I was playing. I think I had Jubilee and White Tiger in my discard. That way, I knew they were like 1 power, so I knew
Right.
they would go away. Well, no, is it?
Or it's
or
cost.
power?
Yeah, it's cost.
It's cost.
She's
Never mind.
cost.
Silver Samurai. I keep on getting those two
Yeah,
confused.
yeah.
It's cost. So I
But,
guess I think it normally hits my swarms. It'll hit my
Right.
swarm, or I want it to hit Dakin's Blade, or I wanted to hit like X-23.
Yeah. Yeah, she's all right. Colossus, man. Now, he's definitely not higher than C, but I feel like his ability is not bad. It's
Thing is,
just
I think he just, when it comes to deck making, I think it's like, all right, do I really need this card? And you're like, no.
right.
I don't know. I sort of think he's C because I've been playing Destroyer decks. Like even on my
Yeah.
Infinite Climb, I
Right.
played Destroyer and then it worked.
It's just like outside of that, like what do you I feel like you don't really have room for him on like a different type of
Right. It looks like you're trying to play ongoing. If you're playing
Yeah.
ongoing too, he
with like
works.
Spectrum. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
That's it.
I don't know, man. Now Daredevil, I feel like, I mean, Daredevil is definitely, he's up here somewhere. I feel like, I don't
Oh, yeah,
think
for sure.
that like the lockdown is as good as it used to be.
Really?
Yeah,
You don't think so?
because of like Professor X got nerfed. Everybody's running Jeff anyways. You
I
know?
think Lockdown's pretty good. It's not as
Yeah.
good as it used to be, yeah, but I think it's good. Daredevil's good and Galactus too, I feel.
Oh, yeah, definitely with like the Hobgoblin. Yeah.
And then I was playing what is that new card's name? Daredevil with what is the card's name?
Supergiant.
Yeah, with Supergiant.
Yeah, right.
That was crazy what you could do with that.
Yeah, I actually might be tripping, right? Because even without lockdown, knowing what your opponent is gonna play anyways is like extremely good.
Right. So what I was doing with Supergiant, you could play Daredevil,
Yeah,
and then you play like Supergiant on 4,
and you can see what they.
and then you see what they do, and then turn 5 I would play Absorbing Man, and then turn 6 if I had priority I would play Eliath,
right.
and then I would Eliath whatever, and then Absorbing Man would double the Eliath,
That's
or I would play Absorbing Man, and then play Doctor Doom, and then the Doom will pop off, and then
And then you get
Absorbing Man
another
will
one,
pop off.
right?
Yeah.
I might be tripping, man. He might be. We could put him like right here for right now.
Yeah, that's
we
fine.
gonna figure the top 5 out. We gonna figure that out. Domino, would you put Domino in trash? Yeah, okay.
Instant trash.
Yeah, Domino trash. Sorry, Domino. Falcon. I like Falcon.
I think he's A.
A. I probably put him like behind
Yeah.
Carnage. Goose.
I think Goose is maybe a C.
How come?
I do not see Goose that often.
Right.
Unless
I feel like
someone's playing like Cerebro. Like they
yeah,
get
that's
away
what I was
with-
gonna say. Cerebro 2. But I mean, you can still get rogued like if you try to do that to hide your Cerebro so that it can't get Enchantress, you can.
Yeah.
It still might not work out.
Or
But,
if you're playing Zabu, you could get your Enchantress over there.
yeah.
So.
Yeah. So
I
it
think
doesn't
it's-
work as good as it needs to. I feel like.
Right. Unless like they're playing like Goose and then try to Mystique, but you don't want to use your Mystique on a Goose.
Yeah, that's just a waste. But yeah, Goose, we could probably put it right there. Hazmat, I think
I have Hazmat at A.
at A.
Yeah. What do you have her?
I was gonna say like the top of B.
Okay.
Just because I mean I feel like you like you have to rely on Luke Cage.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But I mean, if you have him, then she's always. I mean, it's gonna be helpful to you every time. So, I mean, we can put her like right there. That's probably a
Sometimes
good
you
spot.
don't. Like for instance, if you're playing like High Evo with Abomination,
Right.
like you just get a free Abomination sometimes.
Yeah. And you're right, because you can play her early sometime before you.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So
it depends.
yeah. Craven.
I think he's B.
Is it just because you don't think like move decks are that great, or
No, I never thought move decks were great.
right?
There's
Like,
probably
he's
like a few people in the community that think move decks are great, but they're not
Yeah.
because they keep on adding and keep on like trying to make them stronger, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah. But
I
he's
just think
like,
there's too much mystery in it, right? Like
Yeah,
you
he's
don't
a-
know where things are gonna go, and then try to like I'm not a human calculator,
right.
so I can't calculate like what my turn 6 might be. And then Heimdall just goes one way. Like if there was another card that goes the other way,
the other way.
like maybe.
I will say though, like, here, let me actually grab Kingpin right now. I feel like they're probably both. I actually like running both of these on the same. Like instead of like a typical move, you could run like a what's his name, Magneto. I feel like it
Yeah, you
pairs
use like
really well.
Magneto,
Yeah.
Spider-Man, like Polaris.
And then you could like take advantage. You can use them to like take advantage of like Lizard's bad ability and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, we got Lizard up next.
I think he's B2.
I probably put him like right here. I mean, he's just like the naturally. Well, I was gonna say naturally the strongest, but actually Maximus is now. But I mean,
I think he's just a strong 2 if you want to keep priority early in the game.
yeah, and I feel like, I mean, it just gives you a reason to run Enchantress, and Enchantress is like really good, just to stop ongoing stuff. So,
Right.
but yeah, I mean, I think that's a good spot for Lizard as well. Medusa, I'll probably put C.
Yeah, I'm thinking C2.
I'll probably put C.
Because the only time I really play her is when I'm trying to play Lockdown.
Right. With that was that Iron Lad, the what is it, Miss Marvel, that deck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Guardian deck.
Right. Master Mode, I feel like he has a I'll actually put Master Mode in C as well.
Okay.
I mean, you're gonna see Master Mode like Baron Mordo.
Yeah.
With,
and those Ronin decks.
Right. And it's just sometimes like having a Sentinel in your hand is good. Like if you don't have anything to play, you could just like throw that down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think
And it's-
Master Mode's good against almost every deck except for discard when they're playing MODOK and they get like extra cards in their hand if they have Morbius
Right.
out, or if they're playing Loki, then you just gave them like 2 cards.
Yeah, for free. That's the thing about it. Mojo,
I think Mojo's a C. Like I feel like he should be a B, but no one plays him.
right. I think and we could go to Dazzler next. I feel like because Dazzler is just a better option. Or like Ant-Man.
Yeah, I think so too, but it's like sometimes you take that risk of like you don't want to fill up your board too quick.
Yeah.
You want to keep the opponent guessing, and then sometimes it's like, all right, I don't fill up what I need to fill up because I have to put something in another spot.
Yeah.
Unless like you're playing like Ultron or what, Shayna.
Yeah, at that point, yeah, Mojo is like really good, but I mean outside of that, yeah, it's just like because you might want to. I mean, you definitely want to run it if you're running like Jean Grey, but
oh yeah, for sure. Or if you're running like a zoo and you know you can fill up the board.
Yeah.
But sometimes you take that risk. You're like, did I fill up the board too soon or?
Right. But I feel like for that I would put since we got Dazzler up next, would you put her like the back end of B probably? Or like even she could probably even be still down here.
Yeah, I'm thinking C-ish.
Yeah. I feel like she's just better Mojo, I feel like.
Yeah.
Morbius, I would say A.
Yeah, I say A too.
Yeah, put Morbius A.
Like the only downside of him is him being a 2.
Yeah.
Just because if you play him early in the game, you can just get rogued and Enchantress. Like
exactly,
right.
So you got to kind of get lucky with that. Man, I feel like these cards are a lot harder than the one cost. But,
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Seems like there's a lot more of them too.
Yeah, it definitely is. But up next we got Mr. Sinister. How you feel about B for Mr.?
Yeah, B's fine.
Yeah, okay.
You don't see him in anything except for like Cerebro and Patriot. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, you could technically use him in a destroy deck, but
true.
Yeah, but you're like losing out on Bucky or like another destroy specific card, right? So
yeah.
Multiple man. You
I would
like
say
B? A?
What do you think?
Yeah, I do like A, because you can run them on like the regular move, but you can also use them with Phoenix Force, and then he gets like really crazy with that.
Yeah, I think once he gets like buffed by like Hulkbuster and you move him around a bit, like you're good.
Right, Forge, Hulkbuster, yeah, then you should probably win that game.
Yeah.
Mysterio.
I don't know. I think he's an A too.
What for like the Hit Monkey?
Yeah, and then like you could play Bast on him. Like,
yeah. Right, get those 3 power clones. Yeah.
Or you could play him early and the opponent just doesn't know.
Right. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's way harder to rank these. It's way harder
yeah, for sure.
Okoye. I don't really like Okoye.
I think she's like either B or C.
I would agree with that. I was trying to make like a Black History Month deck, and I had like her and Ravonna on the same deck, and it's like she just counteracts Ravonna, because I had like Ironheart.
Oh yeah.
Or like White Tiger, and it's like, oh man, she just messed me up. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, she's cool with like Sebastian.
Yeah, when the shot season, I used her, and that's probably the last time I used her.
Yeah, like Brood, I guess, but yeah, she ain't that good. Quake, I'm not gonna lie, I put Quake down here.
What?
Still.
Really?
I don't know.
The new change? You don't like it?
Cause it's like you can't. I mean, she's like cool on the lockdown. I think I'm just hating on lockdown. I feel like, cause it's like
what
you
if they
can't
have like Altar of Death or something, or Death's Domain, and you just play Quake, and then they're gone.
But like, what are you running her on? Like
I was running her with Loki.
A Loki deck. Where would you put her? Where'd you put her?
I would say C.
C.
Like she was like cool to play at first, and then now you don't see her play it as much.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I give it to you. I mean, I never use her, so I'm probably just hating on her, to be honest. Scarlet Witch. I feel like Scarlet Witch is definitely C.
Really?
Because she can lose you the game sometimes.
True. She could lose games, win games too.
Yeah.
I think I forgot. I think I posted on YouTube too. Like, I was winning a match. I think I had Onslaught Citadel in the middle,
Yeah.
and then like someone played Scarlet Witch, and it went from like Onslaught Citadel to the other one, the opposite of Onslaught Citadel, and they won the game. And I was like, what?
That's tough. I mean, she. It's just that randomness. I feel like I don't want to give her that like high of a.
Yeah, but I think if someone's playing like Magic or something, I think you take that risk, right?
Of
Because you don't
course.
want them to have that seven.
Or even
turn.
like Storm sometimes.
Yeah,
Actually, you think B then? Like B?
I think
probably?
so. I think B, but I just don't think people will want to play that card.
Right.
It's like there's so many good twos that you can only choose a couple.
It's tough, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
she's definitely cool on a like that a Cerebro 3 deck. If like one of the locations is like power, like changes the power of the cards.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, her and Juggernaut.
Yeah, but yeah, we could leave her alone. Scorpion, I like Scorpion.
I do too.
Probably
I
like
think like my highest when it comes down to those breakdowns at the end of the season. I think Scorpion had like the highest win rate.
for your bet. That's
Yeah.
funny. You put them like A, maybe the top of B.
Oh,
Or
no,
you-
I say B. I say B
B.
because I think a lot of people would skip him in a high Evo deck if they could.
Yeah. Right.
Like I'm high on Scorpion, but I don't think other people are.
Yeah, and especially since they fixed Luke Cage back to how he was, it's like it's not that as good as it was in that like short time.
Right. But I think he's early enough where if I Scorpion them, they play a bunch of cards, I could just get Abomination out pretty quick.
Right. Now we got Sentinel up next. Oh man,
Where you got him?
I like B.
Okay.
I mean like Devil Dinosaur, I guess. Cerebro 3.
Yeah. Loki.
Right, Loki, yeah.
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably it. Shocker, regular Shocker would be trash. Evolve Shocker, how you feel about Evolve?
I don't know. I would say C, Evolved.
Yeah.
The regular, yeah, you're right. Regular Shockers is trash.
C for Evolve?
Yeah,
Is
I
it
say
because-
C. It's because it's not definite that you're gonna hit something good.
Right. I feel like I always only hit a high evolutionary.
Like it's
Whenever
never
I-
the Infinite, it's never the Hulks.
I
Like,
know the cards you need. All right, so we got Star Lord. Man, I want to say C as well. Probably the lower end.
yeah, he's like a card I think is good, but I don't play.
Yeah. Swarm. Obviously
I think
cool
Storm
on
is
it
a B for me.
for you.
I think it's like ammunition for Gambit.
Yeah.
Like if you have like Moon Knight or someone like Calling Wing, like you don't care if he gets discarded.
Right.
Playing Modok, you get a bunch of them. Like, and then
Yeah.
he's a 0 cost too, so you can just
So you just throw them all down.
a final turn.
Yeah. I guess the only bad thing about him, like sometimes you can't fit all of them on the board, and then your Dracula becomes
Yeah, that
a
sucks.
Swarm.
Yeah. Or if
But-
someone plays like Mobius and Mobius, like that sucks too.
yeah. You got hella swarms in your hand. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely not bad. The Collector,
I say
A. Yeah, I like A. Yeah, now I haven't seen after the Loki change. Does Loki still boost him?
A. No. When
Oh, he
you play
doesn't?
Loki, it doesn't happen.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, it's still easy. Like, I mean, you got cards like Kitty Pryde. Nick Fury, I guess, Sentinel,
Yeah.
Moon
Oh,
Girl. Yeah,
still boost him.
yeah. It's still really easy to get him to a pretty good amount of power though. So yeah, I put him
Yeah.
like right there. Wolverine, I would say A for sure.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Put him like right there. Warlock. I don't
say
like this card
trash.
at all. Yeah, yeah.
Like, he works. Like I was playing a kazoo deck where I played Bast on 1,
yeah,
and then if Warlock was in my hand, I play him on 2, and then I was able to draw cards. So I don't know. He's like hit or miss, but mostly miss. I just think the power sucks.
Right.
Like him being a 0 sucks.
I feel like even 1 power wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, if it was 1 power, it'd be cool.
Yeah, but it's
Because
not.
like then you're guessing, right? Turn 2, you're guessing 1 lane, and then like if you guess the right lane, then you get rewarded for it.
Right.
But if you play like Nebula on turn 1, you have to play Adam on turn 2 on the Nebula to try to get an extra card on turn 3, and the opponent just knows.
Right. So yeah, I mean, that's if he had 1 power, but he doesn't even have that. So
Right.
so yeah, we can't even. Now Silk.
I say B.
B.
What do you have her?
I like B.
Okay.
I like B. Elsa.
I would say
Yeah, you gonna say D?
I was gonna say D. Like she's not playable. Like the old Elsa was good,
Very good. Right. It's very good.
but the new Elsa, it's horrible. It's just I don't know. I feel like a season pass card should be good, and then like she was a good card, but now she's just bad.
Right. That season ended. They said, all right, we can nerf her.
Yeah, I think they nerfed almost every card that season.
from like the bounce.
Yeah, they
Or-
nerfed Werewolf by Night. They nerfed Elsa.
Damn.
Like it seemed like almost every card that season got nerfed.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, she's just not good. She's not good. Mirage though, I like Mirage.
Me too.
I would put her in B. I feel like,
Yeah, I think she's B.
yeah, put her like right here,
You
probably.
get intel on what the opponent's doing early, plus you get
Yeah.
their card with the extra power.
Right. It's almost like a little like a Loki Junior.
Yeah, it's almost like it's like a better Cable.
All right, so we got Havoc next. I don't have this card. I know you use it a decent amount. How you feel about it?
He's all right. I've been playing him in like Zoo, because I
Yeah.
play like Havoc and Black Swan on 5, and then turn 6. It doesn't matter if I don't have that extra energy. I just can't play a 6 cost, and I could just throw everything else down.
Right.
But he could lose you games too.
Right.
Like
Just
just
not having
imagine
that
if you
energy.
get like Sakar is your first location, and then he pulls hat. Like that sucks.
But
So I don't know. I think he's like D. I honestly I think he's D.
damn.
What do
Over
you
these
think?
two.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really sure how to feel about him. Like I said, I don't have him, so
Gotcha.
I haven't been able to test with him or anything like that. But
Yeah, like it's a good concept. I just don't think there's enough cards out for him. Like you could
Right.
probably use Viper. You could play Havoc and then Viper it over and then screw the opponent over and then make sure you have Shang-Chi and then Shang-Chi the Havoc.
right. Oh, so that's an interesting thing. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just take your word for it. Though. Leave him in D. Grandmaster. I feel like Grandmaster is very okay. You
Yeah,
could
I
do
think
some
it's-
cool. You do some
Oh.
cool stuff with him,
Yeah, for sure.
but how you feel like B, C, like top of C, B?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, put him
Yeah, I
right
think
there.
someone tore me up the other day. They used Gambit, and then,
And then Grandmaster the
and
Gambit. Yeah, you could definitely like throw some people off. It's just I don't know that zero power. It's like,
Yeah,
it's tough.
that's the only thing though.
Right. It's
It's
I
like,
might as well.
Odin does almost the same
Right.
thing.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I was gonna say I might as well just use Odin or Wong.
Wong, yeah.
Right. Feel me? So, yeah, I like them right there. America, I've not seen a single America since she got nerfed.
I think people were trying to play her with Sebastian Shaw and it wasn't working.
Yeah,
I think she's D now.
D. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, America. Angela.
I think Angela's pretty good. I think she's in B, right?
B. Okay. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, just not as like crazy as she used to be, but yeah, she's still pretty good. Dagger.
I think Dagger might be B too. Like she could go off too.
Right. And it's it's easier to it's easier to control her, I feel like, with like Ghost Spider and stuff.
Yeah, Ghost Spider, Iron Fist,
Right.
Heimdall. Yeah, Doctor Strange. Like it's way more easier.
Right. Speaking of Doctor Strange, you got him up next.
Yeah, I guess B. B's
Probably
alright.
B. Yeah. Yeah, these cards, man, I feel like it's really hard to rank these.
Yeah, it's because there's so many.
Yeah.
There's so
Elsa,
many.
we already did Elsa, so we just throw it down there. Hulkbuster, definitely, I feel like A for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sure A. Put him like right here. Mantis is ass.
Trash. Yeah, trash.
Mantis is not good. Psylocke, I feel like A. I feel like she's just like Zabu, but sometimes she's just.
Well, it was bad earlier. Like if you saw like a Psylocke on turn 3, you're like, oh, Professor X is coming.
Right. Like kind of like a Zabu, but like with more leeway.
Yeah.
Now Maximus
I have him as B. What do you think?
is B. It's just it's I feel like it's just that 6 power is just so good.
Yeah, especially Sarah.
And you can just use them on the last
final
turn. Yeah.
It doesn't matter if they get those
Right.
cards or not. And then sometimes it messes them up if they're playing Hela and have a Dracula out there.
Right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can just use them on the last turn and then just throw like a strong 4-cost card down.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Maximus and Shang-Chi, like it works.
All right, we got 2 left, man. Shadow King and Ravonna. And then we got to figure out who the last 2 for this top 5 is RR as well. But Shadow King, man.
Where you have him? B? You have him in B?
I really don't know what to think of Shadow King because it's like if I'm gonna use like a tech card, I'd rather use like a Shang-Chi. I'd rather use a Alive.
Why not both though?
I
Use
feel
a 2
like
cost.
I don't know what it is about this card. I just don't like.
Because I don't play him that often either, but like he's good against like Destroy when those Venoms, Carnages, and like Wolverines get big.
Right.
So you could play Shadow King in one lane, and you could play Shang-Chi to take down like a Death or a Null.
Yeah.
Like that works. For the most part.
I think it's just that you can't use him with like a card like Forge, something like Ironheart or like you can't like boost your own stuff.
True. Or you can.
But you gotta like be like really particular
Careful,
about it. Yeah, like you're gonna boost them on the left and then you're gonna play him in the middle if they have like a Carnage in the middle or something. Like I don't know. He's not bad. What you think?
Right. Yeah, I guess B is fine.
B. Where are you gonna put him like before I?
I don't. I would say he's better than. I think he's a high B.
Yeah.
I think he's better than Lizard.
Better than Laser? Alright. Yeah, I don't know if we have these like in perfect order, But
Probably not. Well, it's fine.
but and then lastly we got
Ravona.
Ravona.
I think Ravona's an A.
Me too. I would definitely say that. Now, for these last two in the top 5, I want to say I definitely think Invisible Woman is a candidate.
For top 5 and
Yes.
for
bro.
2s?
Yes. I think she's absolutely a candidate. It's just for what I was saying earlier, like even outside of hella like that MODOK, just being able to hide, you can like it. Cause I always use her with Ebony Maw. Like you can literally just hide anything. Like I feel like people automatically think you're just gonna play a discard deck.
Yeah.
And you could, like, I got a Tuma back there. You know what I mean? Like, so it's, and then even like I said, using her as like a Cosmo or like something to protect. Like I don't know, you got like Patriot and Mystique.
Yeah, someone's
protect
trying
them
to play
from Rogue.
Enchantress.
Right.
The Invisible Woman goes first.
Yeah.
I guess it. Yeah, it makes sense. What's the second in the top? I'm thinking Ravona.
Ravona and so you got Ravona and then who else? Daredevil you gonna put? Or
I don't know. I think you sort of sold me on Invisible Woman. It works. It's just that something I don't play that often, but I think Ravona is something I play all the time to get things discounted.
yeah.
Like the goblins, you can even have Grandmaster discounted. He's a 1 cost.
Right.
Like Ironheart, Iron Man, Mystique.
White Tiger.
Like, there's so many good cards. Jubilee.
Right. I would. Okay. I'm trying to see like who else would even. I mean, maybe not. Probably not Carnage. I was gonna say like maybe Daredevil or Hulkbuster, but
I would say
I'll
it's
give-
either
I'll give
Daredevil
you
or
Ravonna.
Ravona.
I'll give you Ravonna. But you think you feel like Invisible Woman is it now, or man, you just gotta give her a try, man.
I might give it a try.
All right, man. But all right, you guys, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think of this 2-cost tier list. This one was definitely a lot trickier than the first one.
This was definitely harder.
Yeah, but I mean, we had some fun, man. So y'all be sure to show love on that like button. Subscribe to both of us. We're gonna have the next episode next week.
Yes,
And
sir.
yeah, appreciate you guys, and I'll see y'all next time.
All right, peace out.